Done is better than perfect. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I was sitting here for maybe like 2, 3, 4 minutes trying to think of what hook I could use to start the video. This is gonna be a different type of video. I just want to talk about just mindset, insights I've learned in my business, and I'm hoping that it can help you and help change your situation. So I know a lot of times when people talk about mindset, they're just like, "Oh, mindset, it's fluff, mindset. Like, why are we talking about mindset and all that?" But I've like I've just seen some stuff in my DMs. I've just seen some stuff with this my sales team taking calls. And the reality is I think this video is needed just to talk about the importance of mindset when it comes to not only operating your credit business, but just when it comes to just tackling anything. Because some of y'all might, maybe you don't have your credit repair business. Maybe you're looking in terms of trying to figure out how to delete a negative item. Credit repair, your credit journey is going to be like a life. You feel me? So I just wanted to hop on here and talk about that. So I say that to say, you got to have the mindset that done is better than perfect. Done is better than perfect. So I just want to chop it up with y'all and just have like a heart to heart as far as, what I've learned, as far as being able to do stuff like, leave my 9 to 5, scale my credit repair business and things like that. So if you have a credit repair business, this video is going to be definitely good for you. If you don't have a credit repair business, you can watch too, but I'm really talking about business insights. But it's technically, it could be universal application applied to your own credit repair journey. Maybe you're trying to use consumer laws to delete those negative items. But I say that to say, mindset, bro, sis, there might be some women watching too, but mindset is very, very important. I know people think like, okay, I got to work on my mindset, this and that. The person that believes that they can do something, the person that believes that they cannot do the same thing, both of those people are correct. I see so much like lack of belief out here. It's just like super crazy because when we think about some of y'all may not have like a high ticket 10K mentorship. Just to be transparent with y'all, I'm usually like cautious about the like results that I tend to post because I know that a lot of my students operate at a very high level. And to some of y'all, it might be like very intimidating, like you can't achieve it, you know? So I just want y'all to, I guess it's really just internalize everything I'm saying in this video and what insights I've had as far as being able to, leave my job and scale my business, hiring the right people, systems and everything, and just ultimately continue to work on myself. You know what I'm saying? So in Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill says anything the mind can conceive and believe it can achieve. I need y'all to internalize that. Anything the mind can conceive and believe it can achieve. What does that even mean? If you could look at it and you can actually believe it, you can literally achieve it. It goes back to what I said. The person that believes that they can do something, the person that believes that they cannot do the same thing, both of those people are correct. What does that tell you? You might as well be a delusional head ass. You know what I'm saying? You might as well delude yourself into believing that you can do that thing because it's like, if we understand how the brain works, how the subconscious brain works, whatever you believe is going to be what it is. I'm the type of person, I'm pretty sure y'all are the type of people too. You might as well believe the good thing. Like, okay, I can do it, right? When I wanted to leave my 9 to 5 job, some of y'all right now, you might be struggling right now. Maybe you're late at night watching this. Maybe you're on a work shift or whatever. You at that 9 to 5 that you don't love. I get it, right? I do these videos talking about the scamming ass 9 to 5 and all that. And I really mean that, like it's really a whole scam. And maybe you're working in it right now. You don't know when your end date is going to be, but it's like, it starts with that belief. You have to believe in yourself. And when I reflect, I think about the fact that God blessed me with like a good belief in myself. Obviously, humans be humans. Sometimes we fall off in a little bit in terms of maybe belief or whatever, but I know I've been blessed with a certain amount of belief, like a good foundation. So sometimes I forget, in a sense, that it may be some of y'all that don't have as much of a belief in yourself, So when I'm like articulating the way I'm articulating, I'm going in with the assumption that everyone believes in themselves, but that's not even the case, right? So I say that to say, as I've kind of reflected, even before I started my business, one thing is you got to really learn to make yourself feel good. And when I say that, because when you feel good, you're going to operate good. What's some practical things? Number one, the gym, right? I've been going to the gym like over a decade. And obviously, that's before I started my credit business. Because some of y'all may know my credit business, I'm coming on almost 4 years now in the game. So I've always developed that discipline in the gym. And, you know, when you do it consistently, it's going to help you. And the reason why the gym is good, no matter what your goals are, it could be to gain weight, it could be to lose weight, is because of the simple fact that you've got to think you're consistently doing something. You're looking at a credit repair journey. If you're doing it for yourself or your clients, you're consistently doing something, right? And the fact of the matter is, you got to realize like you got to hire the right people, right systems, and things like that. Because I don't personally dispute. I have my team that do it, unless somebody's paying me like a high ticket to go ahead and take care of their file, you know? So I say that to say like you gotta you've got to also this is just a separate bar. You got to also buy back your time. I don't know if y'all have read the book by Dan Martell. I think I talked about it on the channel before. But Buy Back Your Time, it's a very good book. The whole purpose of buying back your time is so that you can focus on higher ROI activities. So my high ROI activity is creating content. Content leads to coins. This is why I say if you're not on YouTube, you do not care about your credit repair business. If you're a credit repair business owner right now and you're not on YouTube, you're leaving a lot of money on the table because you got to think about the no like trust factor and things of that nature. It's like a way to showcase your skill set, you know? It's like your tape. Like, let's say you're trying to do a hoop tape or like an audition or something like that, right? Like you auditioning for the movie in a sense. But one of the things I learned, you know, in business is you got to just make sure that you feel good. My high ROI activity, I got to go to the gym as well. So I encourage you, if you're somebody, you're feeling like that lack of belief in yourself. Maybe I'm talking to you right now, right? I believe in divine timing. Speaking of divine timing, right? One thing I learned too, I mean, it's been my whole life, but having that relationship with God, you got to work on that spirituality, right? I know some people, they might not want to talk about, you know, God and spirituality. They're like, oh, I don't know, people won't mess with me in my business. I've been saying God first since like I was born. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not scared to do all that. I know the right people is going to attract to me, right? So even if you're not publicly talking about it, like I get everyone's different, have that relationship with God. Work on that relationship with God. You feel me? So that's one of the things I had to learn too as I got further in my business. Like you just got to have that relationship with God. Because it's a lot of people out here that don't want you to have what you have. It's a lot of people out here that don't want to see you win, right? You got to think about like my situation. I got a mentorship program. I got mentorship programs like multiple, but the high ticket one, I'm constantly posting wins, win after win after win, right? So you got to think like, look at your situation. It could be people that you grew up with. It could be people that you went to high school, college, whatever with, right? That elementary, middle school, whatever. They don't necessarily want to see you win because it's like, dang, I grew up with so and so, meaning you, and you excelling, you get into the next level in life. They don't want you to believe in yourself, right? So I'm putting this video out so that you can believe in yourself. You've got to be able to believe in yourself. Believing in yourself is a non-negotiable because you got to think about it. Like, I could show you so many receipts, like from all my students. If you don't believe in yourself, like if you don't see it for yourself, you're not going to be able to do it. It just is what it is. So this is why it's important to not only talk about mindset. I know some people think mindset is just some nonsense, some BS, but we have to talk about mindset because it is a mindset to believe in yourself. It's a certain framework. It's a certain frame of your mind to believe in yourself. Working out can help that. Like I said, talking to God, working on your spiritual relationship. right? And then just like executing as fast as humanly possible. And then going back to what I said in the beginning, done is better than perfect. Some of y'all be overthinking like I'm like crazy, you know? You can't just keep overthinking. I get it. That's going to happen, especially if you're doing something you've never done. But that brings me to my next point. And this is the point that a lot of y'all don't like. You have to invest in yourself. You have to invest in yourself, right? You have to invest in yourself. I know some of y'all don't like that. I know some of y'all don't like hearing that. You're saying, oh, I don't have the money. I don't this. I don't that. Your word creates your entire world. I'll never say I don't have. Your word creates your world. One of the reasons why I've been able to live in abundance is because my belief in myself. We're in the month of August. When I hear August, I think of abundance. So if you've been lacking belief in yourself, use this month to think abundantly. You feel me? But you got to invest in yourself. There's no way around it. I didn't get to the next level. I didn't retire my job. I didn't do miraculous things that I don't publicly talk about because I know there's some haters out here. I didn't do all these great things I did without investing in myself. And when I made that investment, I didn't look at it like, what's the guarantee? I just got to work. I just went all in. Go look at the case study video I did with Gary Branch. He talked about when he invested, he didn't ask me 1,000 questions. That's the type of environment that I created. He don't got time to waste. You shouldn't have time to waste. He believed in himself. He paid in full. He didn't ask me about no damn payment plan. There's nothing wrong with a payment plan, but when you pay in full, you're really locked in. Like you go all in. One of the lessons I had to learn, how money works. Money is currency. A current flows. It's like water. I've said this many times, but the demonstration my dad taught me, right? If you close your hand in a fist, nothing's allowed to flow in. If you open it, blessings are allowed to come in, right? This is why I'm very philanthropic. I don't talk about it too much, but I say that to say, like, you got to understand how money works. You got to understand that you got to invest in yourself, and you got to look at it like, okay, if I put X amount of dollars in, eventually, you know, this money's going to come back to me. It's the same thing with like simply running ads. Some of y'all are talking about that you want to scale your business, but you're scared to spend $2,000 to $3,000 a month just in ads. You should be spending more, but I get it. Like if you've never done that before, it's going to be scary, but it goes back to the foundation of what I'm talking about, that belief. You got to have that belief in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, you're not going to spend $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, or even $10,000 a month in ads. These are all things that we do because we understand that in order to grow a business, you need to invest the money. And in order to have a successful business, you just have to have that self-belief. I can't instill that self-belief in you. I could only motivate you to be inspired, right? Motivation is external. All this that I'm giving you, this energy that I'm giving you, this is motivation. Inspiration is what you get on the internal. So you got to get the motivation I'm giving you and then get inspired. It's not always going to be there. That's where that discipline comes in. This is why you need to be going into the gym. This is why you need to be talking to God. This is why you need to be investing in yourself. So you're having those higher level conversations. All of these different elements leads to helping you have that belief in yourself, leads to working on your mindset. Mindset is not just one thing where you say, okay, my mindset, I'm here. You got to actively work on it. It's like going to the gym. It's like actively working on getting that negative item disputed, that collection, that bankruptcy, that late payment, those student loans you're trying to get off, right? So I need y'all to really internalize, everything I'm saying, these lessons I've learned. This is what's allowed me to get to the next level of my credit repair business. This is what's allowed me to get to the next level with the funding. This is what's allowed me to get to the next level doing digital products. This is what's allowed me to get to the next level in my articulation, putting out content, knowing these consumer laws, right? Everything takes time. Everything takes time as long as you have the right guidance. That goes back to having a mentor. If you look at yourself right now, like you've been making the same amount of money for the last 30, 60, 90 days in your business, it's time to do some self-reflecting. You probably need a mentor. Maybe you don't, maybe you have a lack of belief in yourself. Some of y'all might not even realize that you don't believe in yourself. Like simple exercise. If I tell you about an opportunity, right? Let's say you're making 10 to 20K a month in your business. I tell you about opportunity. This opportunity could potentially take your business to 30, 40, 50K months. Just a small investment of $10,000. Now your heart racing, and then now you acting weird, like, you know what I'm saying? That means you don't believe in yourself. Because it's not guaranteed. I said potentially take you to those months. You give yourself the guarantee. When you hear an opportunity like that, and you're being presented with people that are reaching those levels, if you believe in yourself, it's not a question. It's like, okay, cool. How do I start? That's a simple exercise to see if you actually do believe in yourself. Because just being transparent when it comes to, you know, looking at what I got going on, some of y'all know, some of y'all like, you know what it is. You know that I help people get to the money. Like you've watched every case study and everything. You probably know my content more than I know my content, but you still haven't tapped in. What does that tell you? And you're someone that you think you believe in yourself. You don't believe in yourself as much as you think you believe in yourself. Because you got to really self-analyze, like, okay, I think I do believe in myself. This guy is presenting all these people that are ahead of me, and I know he can help me, but I'm not tapping in. What is that that's going on right there? Oh, that's actually my lack of belief in myself. You might not know it, but you don't believe in yourself as much as you do. Because it wouldn't be a question. Like, y'all seen my results. It's undeniable. It's been undeniable, but it's like overly undeniable at this point. So I say that to say that's what I've learned. And one of the insights too, just the mindset I've had is that success loves speed. Right? Poor people, they tend to like overthink and take forever to do things. Like if y'all just like go, let's say you go to Starbucks or just any convenience store. If you want to see the difference in like a rich person that values their time and a poor person that doesn't value their time, look at how fast it takes them to check out. Poor people tend to be taking forever. They're just lollygagging, you know, dropping coins, dropping the dollars and everything. That rich person, they got stuff to do. They got a meeting to get to. They're going to get their credit card swiping and then be on about their day. So success loves speed. When you're presented with the opportunity, you need to invest as fast as humanly possible. When you're presented with the opportunity, you need to take action as fast as humanly possible. But how can you do that if you don't believe in yourself? Y'all kind of see why this belief and mindset is very important. Maybe you were watching this video from the beginning. You're just like, oh, mindset video again. He's going to talk about mindset. Maybe you woke up now. Why you need to actively work on your mindset. Everything I've talked about today it's not going to work unless you do have that belief in yourself. When I say success loves speed, you're not going to act with quick action, to take action, to invest in yourself and all that if you don't actually believe in yourself, right? I could show you 100,000 people with your same situation that overcame it. If you don't believe in yourself, if you don't see it for yourself, then you're not going to get to that next level. So I encourage some of y'all that are credit repair business owners, maybe you've been watching me for a while, you've been on the fence about tapping in, really ask yourself, do I really believe in myself? If this guy has presented so much proof in front of me and he's speaking to me and I really feel like he can help me, why haven't I tapped in? It's because you don't believe in yourself like you think you do. Right? I'll be the first one to tell you, and I'll tell you that, and I'll tell you that for free. You don't believe in yourself like you think you do. So I encourage you to work on that belief in yourself because it'll help you get to the next level. Like I said, sometimes I sometimes I tend to forget because I have a found obviously I'm not a perfect person, but I have a foundation of a good amount of belief in myself already. So I tend to forget about the people that don't. So that's why I think that me hopefully giving all this motivation can help you with your belief in yourself, you know? So wherever you are, wherever this video touches you, if you're working that 9 to 5 that you don't love, you're trying to get out of it. You've obviously seen my channel. I've helped many people get out of that situation. You can tap into what we got going on, or don't tap in. Continue doing what you're doing. But I say that to say that delayed does not mean denied. Keep pushing, keep working, but you definitely have to take action. So with that action, work on actively believing in yourself, going to the gym, working on that relationship with God, investing in yourself, right? We got a $39 a month situation. So it's like no excuses. So with that being said, I hope this video helped y'all. Y'all have a blessed one.